all the APS-C shooter. If you are still shooting with your kit lens, you gotta watch and listen to this video. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. If you're new to the YouTube, well, so am I. I have recently started this vlogging journey and figuring things out one step at a time. Today's video is extra exciting because I just upgraded my lens. So say goodbye to the kit lens and hello to Sigma 18 to 50mm f2.8 DCDN contemporary RF mount lens. Along with unboxing today, I'll be covering some technical specification and one specific question that I asked to myself before upgrading to this lens. Also, I'll compare the Sigma lens with 18 to 45mm kit lens that I bought with my camera. So, if you're curious about how this lens performs, what makes it different and whether it's actually worth the switch, stick around. Let's jump into the unboxing now. The box does not have any sorts of sealing at all. Is this common with the lens boxes or is this me being paranoid? Please comment down below. Anyways, here it is, the lens I have been dreaming about ever since I got my camera. Sigma 18 to 50mm f2.8 DCDN contemporary RF mount lens. Just a quick heads up, contemporary lineups are Sigma's affordable lineup which strikes a balance between performance and portability. Seems like Sigma kept things simple and clean with the packaging. Right inside the box, you have what seems to be the manual and warranty card, which I don't go through it, so I don't need it. Let's take this bit out. Here comes the lens, just wrapped in some plastic, not even a bubble wrap. Come on Sigma, I think you could have given at least some bubble wrap around the lens just to give it some extra protection. Anyways, let's move on. Here's the lens. By the way, it comes with a lens cap as well, which is handy. It feels solid but super light, but not as light as a kit lens. Still, it is way lighter than I expected for constant f2.8 lens. It has front and back lens cap. The zoom and focus rings are smooth, like really smooth. Coming from my kit lens, this already feels like an upgrade in many ways. Okay, now let's talk about the question that I raised to myself before upgrading to this lens. Obviously, we'll discuss technical bit of this lens later in this video, but for now, let's talk about why did I upgrade from my kit lens to this Sigma 18 to 50mm lens. So here is the deal. I have been using the Canon RF 18 to 45mm kit lens that came with my R10, and don't get me wrong, it's decent, but I kept running into limits. Low light? Nah. Bokeh? Barely there. The Sigma lens fixes all of that. It has got a constant f2.8 aperture, which means it lets in 2.6 times more light while on 18mm and 5 times more light while on 45 to 50mm, and that buttery background blur, that's amazing. For someone like me who is still learning and wants pro looking results, this seems like the perfect jump. Hence I upgraded from kit lens to this particular lens. Alrighty, let's jump into some basic technical part of this lens. To start with, let's talk about the focal length. It has 18 to 50mm focal length. Since this is APS-C lens, the 1.6 time crop factor comes into play. The 18 to 50mm lens become about 29 to 80mm on my Canon R10, which has APS-C sensor as well. Here is the thing, both kit lens and this lens have 18mm of wide angle and Sigma offers 50mm of focal length, which is 5mm more than the kit lens. This is a shot on 18mm at the moment. I'm gonna change it to 50mm and let's see what's the difference. So this is a shot from 50mm. As you can see, it's zoomed enough. So far 18mm is wide enough for my vlogging and 50mm zoom is enough for the portrait. Let's talk about the aperture now. The 18 to 45mm kit lens has variable aperture of f4.5 to 6.3, but Sigma offer constant f2.8 aperture. At this stage, it's already a big step up from kit lens in terms of aperture. Obviously, the aperture will enhance the performance in low light condition, giving that buttery smooth background. This lens also has focusing ring and zooming ring. The zoom ring, which is slightly larger, located towards the front of a lens, and focus ring is located closer to the camera body, which is slightly narrower than the zoom ring. It uses a stepping motor, also known as STM, which is quiet and fast. That means You won't make that weird motor sound while autofocusing. On top of that, Sigma lens has upper hand in close focus as well, which is perfect to get semi-macro shot. I can get super closer with the Sigma lens, like just over 12.1 centimeter from the subject. On contrary, minimum focal distance in kit lens is about 15 centimeter. That's some of the cool features of the lens. But let's be honest and talk about some limitation of this lens. If you are thinking of buying one of these, you have to consider the fact that this lens does not have got built-in stabilization. You might have to turn on digital stabilization on your camera if it supports. If you shoot handheld, then you might think twice before you buy it, unless you have a steady hand. But for me, I mostly use my gimbal while I'm vlogging and tripod while taking pictures, so it's not a biggie for me. Another thing that you need to keep in mind is this does not have AF to MF switch, so you have to switch focus mode through your camera menu. Lucky enough for me, I have switch in the camera which I can simply turn to switch the modes. Winding off this video, if you are new to content creation like me and want one lens that gives you a lot of versatility and style, I seriously think that Sigma 18 to 50mm f2.8 is a perfect upgrade. It makes everything I shoot feel like more polished, even when I'm filming in my bedroom with minimum resources. And if you're wondering what actual footage looks like from this camera, well, guess what? All this time I have been using Sigma 18 to 55mm lens to shoot this video. Let me know if you have got any questions. I would love to help if you are thinking of making the same leap. Drop a like if that was helpful, and please consider subscribing. I have got a lot more to learn and share. And if you are starting your journey too, let's grow together. Thanks.